Hey guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Just so you know, I do put timestamps to everything down below. This video is probably gonna run just a little bit longer than my typical like 5-minute video, just because I have a story to tell for this fragrance. And as you know, I have been making my way through this Etat Libre discovery wheel. And I've been turning the scents that I have not talked about yet in a different direction. So I have 2 more to go. But today we're gonna be talking about Like This. And this wheel comes with a little description pamphlet kind of thing. So for this fragrance it says, Like This, Immortal Ginger, created with fiercely talented actress Tilda Swinton. I love her. This soft and spicy scent is orange, carrot, ginger, pumpkin, tangerine, and evokes the tender comfort of home. A Fragrance Foundation France award winner. And I can see that. So if I had to pick some words to describe the scent, it would have to be that it is clean, lingering, warm, and unique, but not super unique, but enough to keep someone's attention and interest for a while. And I'm just gonna get this one right out of the way because everybody always posts like comments like, is this masculine, feminine, whatever? It's 100% unisex. This one is totally unisex. It does not, you know, lean one way or the other. When I first sprayed this one on, I noticed the ginger, pumpkin, vetiver, and the immortal flower the most. There might be some citrus in there. I wouldn't go as far as saying like this is orange or tangerine or whatever, but I feel like there's something there to add just a little bit of like sweetness to amp up that immortal flower, and then also just a little bit of freshness to boost up that vetiver. But that quickly fades, you know. I don't get any carrot. I know that they said there was like carrot in here. I don't know where that came from. No carrot. That all fades really quickly and it dries down, and then I'm just left with like this really nice ginger, fresh pumpkin, kind of sweet fragrance with just a very nice light musk, a very, very, very light musk, and maybe potentially a slight hint of woods. I can't say for sure, but maybe just way in the background, just a little bit of woods. So I gotta tell you guys, the pumpkin in this, I really enjoy it. It's not like a pumpkin pie. It is like the pumpkin puree that you would use to make a pumpkin pie. I use it year round. I'm like a pumpkin addict. Here in the States, we have something called Libby's pumpkin puree. I don't know where you're tuning in from, but you probably have something comparable. Every time I open up one of these cans, and I buy the big can, I take a nice big whiff of it, and this is the type of pumpkin that I find in that can. And the ginger's very nice. It just adds a nice little bit of zing, a little spice in there, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not overwhelming. There's not any note in here that really takes over or is overwhelming. I feel like this is really nicely balanced. That vetiver, it just adds like a nice touch to balance out like that ginger and that immortal flower, because there is like this nice sweet musk, slight powder there, but that vetiver I feel like just really ties everything out and balances it out. And that's why I'm gonna say this one's 100,000% unisex. So the pricing on this one is pretty standard. The 100 ml bottle is $149. There's a 50 ml bottle for $95 and then a 30 for $58. The projection and longevity on this one. So projection is like not really there. It's very personal fragrance, I feel, but it always lets you know it's there. Like you'll just get a little waft of this during the day. Longevity on this is really good. It lasts me a whole day. I've even gone walking outside here in hot South Florida and it's still there. Have not received any compliments, complaints. The office has been super duper quiet, so I can't really ask anybody for feedback, you know, haven't been able to ask anybody to smell me, so I don't have much to say about that for obvious reasons with what's going on. I'll tell you guys a little story about this. So this fragrance was released back in 2010, and back around that time I wanted to go to law school. So they have this entrance exam, it's called the LSAT, and I was taking a course. There was this girl in my class who used to sit next to me all the time, and she smelled exactly like this. I asked her what she was wearing and she wouldn't tell me. It drove me nuts. Not nuts enough for me to just go to like Sephora and smell everything and anything, or, you know, to whatever store. I don't even know if Etat Libre was in Sephora back in 2010. I'm not quite sure. If you know, put it in the comment section down below. Anyway, she wouldn't tell me what she was wearing. And honestly, it's driven me crazy like ever since. Anytime I smell a new fragrance, I'm just hoping that maybe I'll run into that scent. And guess what? This is that fragrance. That's one of the reasons why I really enjoy this too. Not just because of the whole pumpkin fall thing, but because I finally found this fragrance and I couldn't be happier. I will probably end up picking this one up, not like a 100ml bottle, maybe like a little 30ml. I've just got too much fragrance to where I wouldn't go through the 100mls, it'd be silly. But I'm so happy that I finally found this scent. Has that ever happened to you? I'd love to hear your story down below, but this is like the only time that's ever happened to me where somebody would not tell me what they're wearing. So yeah, there goes my little story. So what else? I'm not gonna go ahead and age this one. I feel silly doing that sometimes, but it's just, if you could afford it, just buy it. You know, try it out, buy it, whatever. I'm not gonna say this is a safe blind buy. I've seen mixed, you know, reactions. Some people love it, some people hate it. I find this to be one of their better offerings. I actually really enjoy it. It's definitely going into my favorites from this house, but I know a lot of other people don't feel that way, so I would not recommend blind buying this. I do feel like it is semi-versatile, you know, season appropriate. I could see people getting a lot of daytime wear out of this because it doesn't project a whole lot, so it'd make a great office fragrance. And it's just nice enough to be a date night fragrance too. You're not gonna like choke anybody out with this one. And you could spray like crazy, trust me, I've done it. You're not gonna choke anyone out. I said earlier that, you know, I think of this, I associate this one mainly with fall. So that's why I said semi-versatile. I can't see people wearing this all year round, but it is a very pleasant fragrance. And yeah, that pretty much rounds everything out. So I hope you guys enjoy this and my little story. I know I don't give you guys a whole lot of those, but decided to give you one for this one because it was something shocking to me that doesn't happen very often. I'd love to hear your experiences with it. Put them in the comment section down below. Till next Friday. Bye.